Hey guys, welcome back to ZilchLand. I'm Brim, he's Grum, and this is episode 5. Now, what are we going to do today? Well, the last time we were together, we discussed needing to fix this. Yes, oh, it is so terrible. It certainly is. Now, I've got a elevator, and I think we said we would discuss it and look at it, and I don't think we ever did it. I've got an elevator design in mind. It's not my design, I'll just flat out say that. Let me see if I've got... I thought I built a bunch of pistons in preparation for this. I did build a bunch of pistons in preparation for this. And we're going to need a lever, which I don't have in there. I have over here. Now, this design is actually fairly straightforward, and it's based on the fact that there is what is being described as a translocation glitch. There are lots of varying opinions. Let me just say that. Let's go down here where we've got we need enough room to actually pop above it. It's being described as a glitch, but it has survived so far, and there is some evidence to say that it might be intentional, so we just can't tell. That's the long and short. We don't know if it's a glitch at this point, or if it's intentional behavior at this point, but it used to be that if your head... I'm not going to be able to do that with a button, I mean with a lever, because then I can't flop it back. It used to be that if your head got caught in a piston, it would just have no effect on you. The piston head is a transparent block. It would push down over your head and then push back up and you would be fine. However, that is not the behavior we see today. Let's see if I can do this from over here. Oh, I may have to move the button under here. Well, no, it'll pop off if I do that. Come on, let me... I don't think it caught me. Oh, yes, it did catch me. You'll see that we're now standing on top of the lever. Let me pull that off there and move it around here to the side where you can see it much easier. So today, if a piston comes down and catches your head, or if it happens on the side, we can also reproduce that on the side. If a piston, right there, catches the side of us, it can't catch us because it's pushing us away. When it goes back, it didn't do it on the side. Interesting. There it is. I guess I was just off to one side. It will move you to the back side of the piston. Certainly will. So we can use this behavior to create an elevator by allowing it to catch our head and then pull us. That's funny. It didn't trigger this one. Pull these two out. By allowing it to catch our head, why you no fire? There we go. Okay. If we allow it to catch our head, it'll pull us straight up above this one. And if we've got another one up there, and they're hooked up via redstone, it'll pull us all the way to the top of a stack of pistons, and we only need pistons every third block. So, you will see that I've already built a bunch of pistons. Yep. And the intention is to come right over here, where the current ladder is, and put in a piston elevator right there. That is the plan. All right. Now, I need to do a bunch of digging, because I've got to pull... let me warn, R3 is in game. He often comes over here and visits me, so let me warn him. Hey, just FYI, I'm working on an elevator, so the water at the bottom of the shaft may not be there. Wow. Because we may have to rearrange this. Now, I think what I want is the actual... So it turns out that we now have 4 villagers in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we've gotten them all in the exact same way. We've caught zombie villagers up in our man trap and then cured them and brought them down. And it turns out that the villagers will use the ladders to come right down the shaft. They don't actually fall. As long as you get them on the ladder side, they'll climb right down the ladders and walk right down here. So we're going to need to move the ladder to the other side in the event that we ever need to do any more of that. Or, actually, we're going to be moving the villagers out soon, and they have to go up top. So that may not actually be necessary. So I think where we're going to start is we need to carve out a bunch. So this has all got to go. And so I've dug out an area here, and I've got some building supplies in my inventory. I made up some more repeaters. I made up some more blah, 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 blah. I made up some more stuff. How's that? Did I fail to grab? No, I grabbed some brick. So if the repeater, if their elevator shaft is going to be here, then we need to be surrounded 1, 2, and 3 by a chute that will make the elevator itself. So I'm probably, you'll see, I'm going to have access in and out of here, so we might as well do that on one side for now, and then we can put all this back later. So we're actually going to build like a tunnel, I suppose, over here on this side for now. Oh, no, I don't want to use those bricks. Nope. Where is regular stone? Right there. So now, this needs to be 3 tall for each section of elevator. Now that is the only real limitation, is that the sections of the elevator must always be 3 tall. Now, I think we're not going to have that when we get to the top. I think it is 89 blocks to the top. So either our elevator's going to stick up 1 high or be recessed too low. and we'll have to resolve it at the top. We'll just have to see what's there. So if we do this, and then put our button for our elevator over here, button right there. All right, now, that is going to power this block, which means we need a repeater right here. And I think that goes on 2 ticks. 1, 2. I think it goes on... So you start with 1 tick. I think it goes on 2. And if we're having any lag, it would fail, so we're actually going to want an extra tick just in case. And that is going to go into a block to give us a pulse, and we're going to accomplish that with our sticky piston. This is the only sticky piston we need in the entire build, and it goes right here. And then we just need a block on there, something I'm going to remember not to break out. Yeah, sure, that'll work. And then we have to go down, we have to go up. I'm just trying to get everything laid out here. So we come across here, here, and here, right? No, I'm sorry, I've got that up too high. That goes right here. And the reason we have to go this up, down, up right here is because we don't want it to connect with the redstone that's up here. So this block is going to get powered by this repeater right here. Did I not? Oh, there it is. It's like, did I not bring any redstone with me? So this one can't connect because it's too far away. This one connects to here, and it will also connect to here, which is exactly what we want. Then we come up here, and we do want this to push through the system like that, and that is just to power this block so it doesn't get a delay. Now, if I haven't done anything goofy, when I click this button, it should pull me to the top. Oh, it did. I did do something goofy. Oh, no. I was standing off to one side, and it tried to push my head under this block because I haven't removed these blocks yet. And that's the reason we have to have a shaft going all the way up so that we absolutely have to be standing inside this shaft, and we can't have those sorts of problems. Yep, pulls me right up here. And then if we had more and connected on this line, it would just continue to push us right on up through there, which is what we're going to try to accomplish right now. Have I scooted this whole thing forward one accidentally? Oh, I have. Grrr. Because this is where I really wanted the elevator shaft, which would be right here, which is where the piston should be, and I ended up putting the back of the tube here. I really want the back of the tube here. So let me back this whole thing up. That's all I have to do is just back the whole thing up one. Is that what I really want? You know, there's no reason I can't leave it right where it's at. I still have a water chute drop right here to land in here. No, I think we're okay. I think we're okay with it right there. All right, so let's talk about the second level, because once we've done the first 3 levels, everything else is just a repeat of those 3 levels. Yep, sure enough. And actually, nothing ever repeats this first level. The first level is unique, and it is done. We don't have to do anything else to it. But as we go up, we have to zigzag the redstone back and forth. All right, so let's just see how that happens. What did I do with our bricks? Are we out of bricks? Surely not. Surely I just moved them. No? Oh, there they are. I did move them. Ha-ha! 1, 2, and that needs to be 3. Again, these are always in sections of 3, so there's 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, and 3. Nope, missed. Oh, I don't have any way to get that in there. I can jump. Duh, maybe. 1, 2. Oh, it's already up 3. I was like, I should be able to jump 3. No, it's not. But when I push the elevator button, it should take me up there. Take me up. Please, thank you. 1, 2, 3. That's the one we want right there. Bang. Now, on the third one is where we're going to put the next piston, right there. Yep. Now we need to get that piston wired up so it'll actually do something. You know what? If I don't, I'm going to eventually get this about 3/4 of the way up, and then I'm going to drop off there to put in more wiring, and I'm going to kill myself. So let's just fix that now so there's plenty of water there for me to land in. All right, so to get the next piston hooked up, that piston is sitting right there, so we know that we've got to have, we're going to want regular stone for doing all this building, but we don't want gravel. Gravel won't work at all. So we're going to need more stuff on our bar than we can put on our bar. It's part of the problem. All right, so to get up to the next level, we go 1, and then a block above it, and 2, yep. And then right here is where that next piston is going to live. So I'm going to jump back and forth. I'm going to come up here. I'm going to have to go over here. So part of the problem here is going to be just building access for myself to go back and forth as I climb up through here. I don't think we can do this. So this is not currently lit. Yep. And then we put a piston in here, and it needs 2 ticks, which actually means it's this one that needs 2 ticks, or 3 in this case, not this one, because we need to repeat that all the way up. Let me in there. Let me in there. Okay, so if we've done this right, it should take us up to the second level now. 1, 2. Oh, no, I'm all the way back down at the bottom. How's that true? Because, again, I was pushed off to one side. So, yes, that works. I'm a little concerned that it does not work as reliably as it does in single player. But as long as it works reliably enough, it's way faster than climbing up. Yeah, okay. Now, so I said that we only have to worry about the first 3 layers because everything else is a repeat after that. And we're going to do the 3rd layer here. And then, so we just need to take out the material just like we did on the 1st and 2nd levels. Get this carved out of here. And I believe this is where our access... Oh, nope. What is that? Yes, this is where our access is, over there. Oh, there's a witch in the walls. She's driving me crazy. Alright, so we just gather up all this material. Go back down through here, gathering all that. Now we should go up and across and across and up and across and up and across. Alright, so we need to go up with 1, 2, and 3. Which means I did not raise this quite high enough. And to do the next layer, and the only thing that really happens here, the only reason it's different, is that we can't build the next torch tower directly on top of this torch tower. We have to offset it to the other side, and I'll show you what I mean in just a second. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, nope. And I can't reach it, just like I couldn't reach it before. Okay, so the way we do this is the last torch tower is on this side, so this time we'll switch to the other side. And we'll go torch, and block, and torch, and now we're on this side, so the next blocks need to be over here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Which means we're probably going to have to put in access right over here to go up. Yep. And then over here maybe? Yeah. That's going to be... Oh, I don't have the... I was like, where's the... where's the piston? I haven't put the piston in yet. That's where the piston's at. So we can put this up here now, and we get a repeater. Oh, no, the repeater's got to go facing the right direction, please. Let's see. I can just... place one right here for now. Oh, the witch is driving me crazy. Oh, goodness. We'll see if I can just get off to the side and place it. There we go. 2 ticks, and we need our redstone. 1, 2, 3, and that wires that up. Now, what we don't have in there yet is a piston. Oh, yeah, see, at some point, that's going to be high enough that when I do that, it's going to kill me. All right, I want to be in here. Do 1, 2, and 3, and if we had another piston right here, it should have brought us all the way up. We should now get up 3 pistons height. There we go. Well, no. Okay, so that happened the first time around too, where the first time that we tried it, it didn't pull us all the way up, but the second time it did. Okay, so this one may be an issue. We talked about having to have a third tick because we're on a server, and that could cause a problem. I don't think I actually did that for this. I think I only went 2 ticks. No, it's 3 ticks. Why you no pick me up then? 3 ticks, 3 ticks. I hope this is going to work on the server. Let me see. Oh, you know what? I may not have. Hey, you know how I said we have to have... No, it goes all the way up. All the way up right there. It doesn't go all the way up in the back. Oh, we've run into the ladder again. Dad nabbit, that's going to be a problem all the way up. Yep, sure is. Now let's try it now. Now it should work. I haven't said that like 17 times already, right? All right, so 1, 2, 3. Yes, here we are. Obviously, the short answer is you can't have the ladders in the way. You cannot have the ladders in the way, or it will get you every time. All right, so guys, all I'm going to do at this point is repeat this. We're going to zigzag back and forth with this 2x2 being on one side and then the other, and then one side and the other, and one side and the other, all the way up. So there is really, I've probably already done too much explaining for this. There's really no reason for you guys to hang around with me for that. So I'm going to cut away here. I'm going to spend the next 97 hours building this silly thing, and then we'll be back. That took forever. Okay, well, not quite forever, but a very long time to get all it in. So this is all dug out, finally. So now it's just a matter of me getting all the redstone in. So I'm going to get to work on that, and we'll be back when we have something a little more interesting to look at. How's that? Back in a few minutes, guys. All right, guys, so we have made it to about where our floor was before. So here's where we have to make a decision. I have to make a decision if I'm going to land right here, and then I could do something like this. Let's see how that looks. Actually, let's trim those down one. Oh, I do not want to fall off here. Yeah, it's a long way down there. Sure enough is. Now, the good news is there. If I fall off here at the back, we've got protection all the way down through there because that's where we spiraled coming up on either side. But I fall off up here, yeah, and I'm just toast. So we don't want to do that. So I'm thinking, and obviously we probably want to do like stairs here, not. So if we do that, and put in some stairs right here. Oh goodness, I am crushing my pinky on the. Now let's see. Do I want to go like this? Oh no, we can't do that because that's where our drop chute is. How's that look? Yeah, if that were stairs, I think that. Do I have enough to make stairs? Yeah, I've got enough stone bricks in here to make stairs. Let's change those out for stairs and see how it looks. Yep. Oh, that's not stairs. I don't know what I'm doing. This would be stairs. Blam. All right, the 16, that might be just about enough. So if we turn and do stairs over here on this side, right here, there. Now, what I don't know, I have not tested this yet. We're fixing to do a test here in just a second. And I'm going to hope that I didn't mess anything up anywhere up through the... Ooh, I've got to get some lighting in there. Oh, yeah. No. That's way too dark. That's not going to work at all long term. Oops. Oh, do I have enough? I've got enough stairs without retrieving that one. No, quit doing that! Right there. Alright, so that would pop us to right here, and then we just turn and walk right. Oh, yeah, I think that works. Now, our drop chute is not complete all the way down. But if we get in the right place and drop, we should still hit the water. So let's... Are we ready to test? I think we're ready to test. I'm just going to take my hands off the keyboard because, yeah, see that big long stretch there where there's no drop chute? We got to get back in there and fix that at some point. All right, everybody cross your fingers. Here we go. All the way to the top, please. All the way to the top. Come on, keep going. Keep going. Take us to the promised land. Take us to the promised land at the top. I think it's going to work. Oh, my goodness. Come on. Yes, it worked all the way up. Dun, 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 dun. All right, now I need to get back in here and do some cleanup. Obviously, I need to fix our drop chute. I may do that. By digging down here and replacing... Yeah, so I still got a little cleanup to do. I need to fix this room back up. I need to get some light in here because I suspect it's a little... Oh, yeah, it's too dark in here. Yep, for sure. So let me get some cleanup work done, and then we'll be back in a minute. All right, guys, I think it's all cleaned up down here. Oh, no, I didn't. I failed to light back there. And we are definitely going to get spawns back here, right? Yeah, we don't want that happening. All right, so let me go find a bunch of torches and go hopping my way up through there again and get this all lit up, and back in a second. Guys, so I've hopped my way all the way up through there, putting in torches in the maintenance area and getting all the drop chute all walled, I suppose. It didn't have walls in it over there on that side, so we've got walls all the way down, all the way through there. I think it's a completed build. I really do. Now I want to give it one more test. I did put in some torches. I moved a couple of pieces of redstone that for some reason, they don't think they were doing anything. I just think I misclicked redstone in a couple places, so I don't want to give this one more test. We should see stone all the way down through here, and indeed we do. Oh, we haven't buttoned this back up yet, which we can do right now. This is the maintenance access, and what I did is just hopped up through here, putting torches on what would be this spot going forward. Remember the first level is a little different than all the other levels. Well, this one I didn't because I already had a torch here, but going up through here, there are torches right here on every side. So I just want to make sure we didn't interfere with anything, make sure it's all functional again before I call it a done deal with this build. Now the other good thing is I suppose I can move the villagers this way too. If I can push the villager over here and hit his head, they'll get pushed up just like we will. So it might be a really easy way to get the villagers out of this dungeon area and up where we're going to need. All right, so everybody cross your fingers. Here we go. Yes, it's working. It's working. I can already tell I'm going to want to change all that stone over there. Yep, I sure am. Just because I don't like the looks of it. Now, I'm curious. Yep, all the way to the top. Woohoo! Excellent, excellent, excellent. I'm curious about something. And I'm going to drop down and try changing something. And then I'll be back and we'll see what it is. All right, so the little change I was going to make, I've made. And it's either going to do one of two things. It's either going to make the whole thing faster or break the whole thing. So what I did is, it seems to be working. It seems to be working. What I did is I went back through and put all of the repeaters on 2 ticks rather than 3, which obviously makes them all tick faster, and we made it all the way to the top with no problem. You know what? We might put a stair right over there as well. There's no reason we can't do that, and if we need to go out that direction for some reason, we can walk out real easy. So I did go ahead and put, matter of fact, now that we're having the discussion, if I put, am I going to interfere with anything putting, so I'm going to put a block over there. And I don't think I'm going to interfere with anything on either side, though. Yeah, I like the look of that. We just need to get a block in there. Anyway, by putting it on 2 ticks, if I run into a server hiccup while I'm coming up the elevator, if I have a rubber band issue where the lag is bad enough that it rubber bands me back down, the elevator will be up higher than I am. I'll rubber band back down, and the elevator will have already passed me. If it becomes problematic, if it happens a bunch, I'll go back through and rearrange all of those and put them back on 3 ticks. If it only happens every once in a while, it's easy enough. If I get stuck somewhere in the middle, all I gotta do is hit the water chute. All I gotta do is drop out and hit the water chute and then come back up the elevator. So I'm not really worried about it. As long as it doesn't become every other time that I use the elevator, I have to do it twice. That would be unpleasant. So anyway, guys, let me take a break here and see how we're doing on the time. I don't really... There's going to be a lot of cutting in and out for this video, and I don't really have a good feel for how long we've been at this. So let me go take a look at the video link, and we'll be back in just a few minutes. All right, guys, so I did several test runs where I went up and down the elevator. I think I went 15 times, and I had one instance. Actually, I had 2 instances where the elevator failed to bring me all the way to the top. One of those, I moved. This is the elevator. Once you trigger it, you need to stand still. You just need to let it do its job. You get in here, you trigger it, and you take your hands off and just let it take you all the way to the top. So I had one where I moved. Let's see if I can move again and get it to drop me. If you move around in here, actually this is going to hang on to me pretty well. If you're moving around in there, you can get your head out far enough where it misses picking your head up. And I'm pretty sure one of those failures was me moving around. The other one was a legitimate failure where I delayed just a little bit. a tick, I guess, because that's the difference between three ticks and 2 ticks on each one of those. And it failed to pick me up, and it moved to the piston above me before I got picked up. So I think 1 failure out of 15 ups and downs is perfectly acceptable for the faster speed. Now, like I said, if it becomes an issue, it's just a matter of going back in there and changing all of those back from 2 ticks to 3 ticks. So if ever we should have some lag issues on the server or things are running slow, I can do that. I don't know that I would unless I simply could not get to the top. If we're just having a poor performance day, rather than something that is going to be ongoing, I probably wouldn't change them. I'd probably just live with the fact that I might have to go up 2 or 3 times before I got to the top, as long as my assumption was that things were going to get better. So, guys, I took a look at the time, and we're going to be a relatively short episode, but we're long enough that I don't really want to start anything new, because then we're going to end up with a really long episode. And I know with our Sky Factory stuff, we had some 40, 50, even one episode that I think ran an hour. I'm going to do my best not to do that in this series at all. I'm going to try to keep these series episodes relatively short, and by relatively short, I mean back to what we used to do, where we were doing 20 minutes at a time. I know everybody said, hey, longer episodes, but honestly, when I go look at the analytics, you guys don't really watch the longer episodes. You start watching them, and then you get about halfway or 3/4 of the way through them, and you stop watching them. So, and it's also a lot easier for me. If you're not watching the tail end of that episode anyway, that's time I could be spending shooting a new episode that you are going to watch, and doing the editing for it, and all of that good sort of stuff. So, I think the quality of the episodes will go up some. Certainly, my free time will go up some if I'm making the length of episodes that you guys are actually watching. So we're going to try to keep this entire series a little shorter than what we did for Sky Factory. Well, guys, that's going to do it for the day. I appreciate you being here with me. I know you could have been spending your time doing anything you wanted, and you chose to spend your time with me, and I value that very much. Until I see you again, bye-bye. As a test, guys, I did get the villager whose trades are all locked up in here, and let's see. Oh, see ya, dude. Now, we do not have to wait for this whole thing to set before we can go, because that pulse is traveling up, so we can actually get in here and go right behind him as well. And then I'll make sure I can push him back in there and he'll survive. I should have knocked out a couple more water blocks, a couple more blocks to make sure that he had someplace to land. That would have been nice. Would have been very courteous of me. Oh, you know what? I think I just killed myself. Boom! Look at that. Because I did button that up so that I could push him across there. Sure did. Sure did. Hey, like that. Sometimes you do goofy stuff. How am I getting down there now? That is a good question. It's going to be water. We'll have to pour water down. That's all there's to it. Back in a second, guys. Managed to retrieve my stuff. I actually just knocked this ladder out and then zigzag my way back down. Do I have... Yeah. Put that one. I was going to go in over here, but you can't. That's all solid. So, all right. I put the water back in. Let's get rid of our death marker there. Boo. His death marker. Death marker. Remove. Grr. And then see if we can push him down in here. I want to make sure he survives the fall, because this is obviously how we were getting villagers downstairs. Oh, come on. Just go in the... I know it seems scary, but it won't be. I promise you'll be fine. I think. Mostly. Well, let's see. We're right behind him, so... Yeah, see? Work like a champ. See? You had nothing to be afraid of. Alright, guys. I will see you next time.